and then select around the center of this document. And this is my first joint. I'm going to type this one as a root, or you can type this one as a mother, or you can type this one as a president. Anyway, the very first joint you create will be the president or mother. Okay. So as you can see, there are two groups of joint. Okay, this is mother root, and we have another group of joint. This consists of few number of joint. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. As I show you guys, don't keep this joint as a joint 1, joint 2, joint 2, 3, 4. Rename this one. After selecting this, you go to modify and go to, we usually use this one, search and replace the name. Like for instance, search joint, right? So we have a joint 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of joint, let's say you want to use the another name, replace with June, and you will have June 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of joint 1, 2, 3, 4. But anyway, still we have two groups of joint. This is not good, especially while in working, animating, reading, and your character, just one character. Unless you want to deal with several number of characters at the same time. So we need to make one family instead of two family in this in the joint structures. So basically, this will be subordinate, lower level of joint. You have to select this first, okay, June 1, 2, 3, 4 joint, and then hold down Shift, or you can hold down Command if you like to work in outliner. See, and then hit P. So let's select the this root, okay, mother. If you move this mother, the rest of low level of joint will obey this mother. Wherever this mother goes, all the children will follow this mother. So let's go to perspective view. So, okay, although we have only one leg here, you can kind of guess we placed this root, okay, the root mother in a joint. Think about it. Just imagine, although we don't have a figure there, we don't have a character there. So this was placed, okay, created and placed around the belly, okay. Okay, we understand how to use FK, as I mentioned earlier, FK, forward kinematic, forward kinematic. So let's say you want to bend, okay, you want to animate the wig, okay, there's, knee of these characters. You can hit all the E, sorry, rotate it. Also, if you like to rotate his foot, ankle, okay. So we understand this, okay. So you can also rotate his hip like this, knee, ankle. Yeah, no problem. Very easy, very straightforward. We completely understand this one. This is FK. So if you like to affect, an upper level in a joint somehow, some degree, while rotating and moving in this one, okay, you need to use I key handle. See, right now, if you move and rotate his foot and ankles, see upper level, this one and this one, they don't care at all. So if you like to affect something, some degree, you have to create IK handle, IK, inverse. So how to create inverse kinematic? If you like to create inverse kinematic, you have to use this one. So next to the this joint icon, you should see create IK handle. This is what? Just joint, create joint. This is IK handle. So when you create IK handle, okay, let's say this is joint for the let's imagine we have a human body or robot or whatever, and has a pipe, has a character has 2 legs. Okay, let's say this one is his left leg. Select his hip. Okay, so select this IK handle, hip, and then not here, ankle. And what do you see? You probably see kind of odd, weird, and white in a triangle. Okay, that means you have successfully added a IK handle. This is IK handle. So look at this. This is a root that consists of many number of joint, but this one is just IK handle. That's different from joint. How do we know if we create it in IK handle? You go to outliner, can find if there is an IK handle there. That means you already created one. If you create a second one, 2 IK handle, you will see 2 IK handle there. 3, 4, 5, you'll see 5 IK handle in outliner. So we just created this one. Typically what we do, rather than keeping same thing, rather than keeping IK handle 1, IK handle 2, IK handle 3, name this just IK handle. This is IK, right? And you can say underscore, here's a left leg, see? Left underscore, make sense? This is so clear. So later on, you can create IK handle for his right leg. You can create the IK handle for his right arm, IK handle for his left arm, so on. So IK handle, left leg, done. So look at this. I'm gonna grab this one. What is this? This is around the ankle, right? Let me zoom in this one. So even if we move the youngest one actually around the ankle, right? Say upper level of a joint now move. You see that? They move. You see that? This is inverse kinematic. But you might wonder, sometimes it's very hard to select the IK handle on your workspace. So what I do, I just go to outliner and just click this. Easier. Because it's hard to grab the IK handle from your workspace. See, and then it goes, and then you might wonder, this is actually wrong direction. You already actually broke his knee. This should go this direction, right? You know what I'm saying? This should go this direction, not this direction. Wrong direction. See, I key handle again. See, this is kind of a common actual issue that you will encounter while working with the IK handle. So how to fix this one? You can use preferred angle. So which one is the preferred angle? So if you go to side view, let's go front view. See, look at this hip, die, or the ankle. Oh no, the knee, and this is what put, right? Let me select IK handle again. See, this is wrong direction. This is unpreferred direction. We should this should go this direction. So what I'm saying is, this is the right one. Wrong direction. This is wrong. We should go this way. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna select IK handle and the W. See, this is wrong. We have to fix this. How to fix this one? Select his knee and first rotate it this direction. This is preferred direction, and then go to skeleton. Yeah, right there. See, look at this. If you go to skeleton, you will find preferred angle. So this is preferred angle. Select this one. So we did this preferred angle. Select the IK handle again. You see that? Still a problem, right? Okay, now what I'm gonna do, rotate. Yeah, I think that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right angle. Look at this. Preferred angle works now. Preferred angle. Do you see? Let's go to perspective view. Okay, remember skeleton. Set preferred angle. And then IK handle still selected. See that's, and then you can move. See, he's working like this. He's running. So now this triangle, white triangle, IK handle clearly, see this guy clearly pointing this direction. Okay, pointing this direction. That's right angle. Yeah, that's preferred angle. See, that's preferred angle. In addition to creating IK handle, when you work with the IK handle and for your characters, another thing you have to create it. That is controller. If you use a controller, it's going to be much easier. In terms of the pipeline, work pipeline. How to create controller? You go to curves and surfaces right there. Curve and surfaces. Okay, typically we use this one. You may try other things. I probably not. The rest of things might not work, properly. And this is kind of best one. Circle. I'm gonna create this circle. Probably this wrong direction. I'm gonna double click on this. And so y-axis, I create this. So what I'm gonna do, from now on, instead of using I key handle, because we already created, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this guy, I key handle, follow this controller. Look at this controller. This will control this guy. Make sense? Subordinate. The different hierarchy. From now on, this will control everything. This is master. This is master. Then this one. This is mother, and this is kid. So we just created controller. Actually, this is just circle. What I'm gonna do? Let's move this one a little bit. Let's see. Okay, hip, knee, ankle here. So I'm gonna place this controller right underneath of this put. His right put. Okay, it's a put here. And of course, you can use scale tool and move tool. Let's go to copy there. The front view, just make sure. I think that's about right size. Then it's just the play in a circle. But you can right click and then control vertex. And basically what I'm doing, I'm gonna make this controller looks like a put. And then this way you can grab this controller, particularly in a specific controller, quickly and easily. Let's say you have some triangular controller, you have rectangular controller, you have this kind of organic shape controller. Well, not quite close to a real foot, but let's see. I'll make something like this. Probably at least in a better, very distinct from the just a plain circle, right? Then, all right, so we just created controller. And how do you know we created controller? If you go to outliner, you should see this one, nerves. Nerves. All right, so root. If you click root, okay, it will select all joint that we have created. And if you select I key handle, you can see only one in I key handle. That has been actually placed in between his hip and ankle. And then this one is knob circle. And this is actually controller. What kind of controller? Left put controller. So what I did, instead of keeping knob circle 1, knob circle 2, knob circle 3, you can say controller. Yeah. Yeah. Controller underscore left put. Say controller left put. And you later on you will need the controller right put. Controller is a right arm, something like that. Again, so this will control entire of this, his left leg. So how to activate this? How to make this controller? So even if you right now, if you move this, nothing happens. See, nothing happens. They don't care. Even if you move controller, they don't care. So what you can do, select this controller, okay, and hold down command key. Go to I key handle, I key, all right, left leg, and then go to constraint pattern. Done. So I'm going to grab this controller. Do you see that? Very easy. So this guy has pretty much everything. It's the head and neck and body, and the 2 legs and 2 arms. All right, so let's try to animate this guy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to start with the T shape. That's very important. T shape. This is kind of best shape, ideal shape before start creating any kind of joint, a key handle and controller. All right, so as usual, I'm going to activate this X-ray so that we can see through this body, and then go to rigging. Select the joint. Okay, I'm going to start creating mother. Oh, huge. Probably this is way too big. Double click on this and open tool settings. I think I explained about this, and this is probably most important about the short bone radius. This, as you can see, this is way too big for way too thick. for this character. So I'm gonna load this a little bit. That enough? I think so. All right, root, mother. Let's type mother. How to deselect? Go to selection tool, or you can press return, right? And then click any empty space. Deselect first. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create two. Looks like it's still a little too big. 1.7 something. I think much better. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, now we delete this. Select this. Hold down D. I think I already explained. See, you can move without actually affecting the rest of low level. And same thing. See, select this and the D. The D. You see that? Move that only. So probably right place. Here's a knee. Go here and select that, and go to the channel bounds, and you can find the radius there, and you should see the difference. See, quite useful. See. Okay, since in a both joint, okay, these two, including this three joint, this joint must be the same. Of course, they must be identical. It's symmetrical. So we can actually duplicate this one, or you can use the meter. You can go to what's meter? Meter joint. All right, this is x-axis. So we need the x-axis and the y-axis to duplicate this. X-axis, not G, right? X-axis and y-axis, and the meter. Oh, why this is the place this? Anyway, there you go. So as you can see, we have three groups of joint. This is wrong. So basically, we need to select the both keys, opens, and then select the mother. Okay, she gonna adapt bunch of keys. Hit P, makes sense. So now you should be able to move whole things just as one family. Same thing. So we need probably two here. Say, and of course go to a skeleton, a meter, an X and Y, apply. Where is duplicate one? This kind of mysterious why it's there. But anyway, you can just drag it. Say identical. And let's quickly check the top view. Everything looks fine. Placed inside his body, right? So let's select this because this is a little too far. Too far. Let's do this. I'm gonna click the yes. Okay, send the P. That's good. And then select whole things, and then and then mother. Make sense? So this is one family now. Say one family. So I'm not gonna do a head here and neck. So you can keep doing that later. So look at the joint that we have created. So now we understand how to rotate it, right? You understand how to rotate it like this, but we can rotate this in a joint, but I mean this character's body doesn't actually care while we animating, rotating this. So I need to activate this. How to activate this? Bind skin, yeah. Activating skin or bind skin. So first of all, I'm gonna select whole body and go to modeling toolkits, combine. Is that just one? Okay. Let's combine. Select the body and then select the joint and go to skeleton, or not skeleton, skin, and bind skin. Done. So now I can rotate it. You can definitely rotate this, say like this. You see that? You can rotate it. You can bend his arm. Say you can bend his arm. Also, you can bend. You can actually rotate it about the whole body. Also, you can bend his chest. Not that bad. If this is person, human, okay, animal, or at least you you personified, something. Because when you think about it, when you rotate in your shoulder, your arm and legs, in the muscles surrounding muscles will be affected, right, somehow. Unless you are animating like a robot. But if really get rid of all these kind of weird wrinkles, creases, what you can do, paint skin weight. How to open a paint skin weight? First of all, you have to select the body, whole body of your character, and go to rigging, and you can find this one. This is paint skin weight. Double click and open it. And then what do you see? You should see grayscale, colors, just monotone, from white to black. When you rotate, okay, when you move this joint, any joint, not specific joint, any joint, only white areas will be affected. So for instance, the dark areas, the black areas won't care. These areas won't be affected at all. Okay, select this. His right arm, shoulder actually. This moves, right? If you don't want to see that, so you are animating robot types, and character has a hard and strong body, and you don't want to see this, right? And what you can do, select body here, actually double click, and try to find this one, this is it. Yeah, this is it. So if you select this joint 2, I think joint 1, I think this is it. You can read that this is what right, okay, arm 1, okay, and then the most important one among others is this one, value. You should see value there. With the 0, you can add darker color, black colors. If your brush size is too big, you can hold down a B. If this is a little too big, right, to paint, the black, around his body, hold down B as a boy, and make it smaller. Okay. And the value must be 0 to add black. So what if you like to add the white instead of black? So you need to change this value like to 1, and then you should be able to add the white there. So I'm gonna go 0, and if you like to add, the reason why part of his shoulder and his back, look at this, moving while animating, rigging, rotating his right shoulder is because of this gray color. See white gray there. So basically we need to get rid of this, all this gray, and then make the darker. See, get rid of all this white. A bunch of white here. I know it's a little tedious process. So if you like to animate his right, the arm without affecting the surrounding muscle, this is kind of a necessary evil. You should do this. You see that? It's totally different now. So on the other hand, we didn't do anything for his left arm. Do you see the difference? Paint skin weight, without paint skin weight. Say without paint skin weight, it would destroy that. Human IK, I'm talking about this quick read tool. It seems like it's a magic tool, especially those people who don't want to deal with this joint and IK handles, controllers, or paint skin weight. So watch this. This is just very simple characters. Okay, so like this one. Look at this. I selected whole this character, and then I'm gonna go to IK, the human IK, the human IK. See, and then I'm gonna click this quick rig tool, quick rig, window, dialog window, And all you should select this one. You should select your body of a character. And auto rig. This is ridiculous, and everything has been taken care of. We didn't do anything, just one click. Grab this, for instance. You see that? It's pretty much taken off. Look at this. So you want to move the head. You see that? You want to move whole body. So grab this. Oh, select the right one. Chest. See? Right there. Rotate it. Set. So this guy has even finger, and this guy has feet, antenna, and eyes, and everything here. All right, let's try this one. Okay, start with the mother. Oh, we don't see. X-ray. Okay, move that up. And this should go down to the right. Okay, select this skeleton and the meter. Oh, meter. Whoa, it's Z-axis. Okay, G and Y. There you go. Okay, select both. Okay, select both. And the mother. P. Can we name this one mother? So that you can move all together. Oops. Okay. So if you like to bend around here, like between two joints, you need to add another one. But I think that'll be too much. I'm gonna just keep going here. Okay. Go here. Go here. So X-ray. Yeah. So look at this. If you look at this joint from front, looks everything correct. But if you look at the top, that's why we should see a few different viewports. So, this. All right, looks great. In terms of thickness of this joint and this joint, look okay, but right here, I think way too big. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to channel box. So what if you change this one like 0.1? See that? What if you change this one to also 0.1? This one as well, 0.1. That's much better. See that? And then we need to create actually at least two more joints, right? So go to in a joint and then click and select this. Start from there and then there. Okay, same issues. This one is way too big. This one too. All right, select this. All right, let's take a look from top view. Yeah, carefully place our joint. And then, yeah, same thing. We're not going to repeat this one, but we're going to go skeleton and the meter in the joint. And this front z-axis and y-axis, z-axis, z-axis, and y-axis. There you go. Set. So done. And then select this guy and hit P, parent. And then also this should be subordinate for to this mother. I'm going to select this mother and P. Okay. Top view. Looks everything's good. Let's keep going. So since we're here, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create neck right there. That's just perfect size. And probably we need, since he has, enormous, head. Right, so I just add 2 more joint there. And then select this, joint 25. And not mother, I'm going to select this. I'm going to select this one and P. All right. So one family. This is mother. Yeah. Candle. Okay. Looks good. All right. So now I can move it like this. All right. So let's activate this and the body and the entire of the joint and the skin and the bone skin. There you go. And then weird. Yeah. So we can move entire of his body, and then you can rotate it. And then you can move head turn like this. Yeah, perfect. Kind of confusing. So while you're working with the IK handle or joint, sometimes it's really bothering. See, whenever you click, it's sometimes really hard to select grab the some particular the joint. But always actually select body polygon. So what you can do, you can actually uncheck this one. Uncheck. If you uncheck this, you can select this. You can see, even if you click body, see, won't select. You want to select body again? Deactivate this. See, deactivate, and then yeah, it's very easy. So you can easily select these things. So we have this in a 2 joint, and including this, the joint that was placed inside of his feet, both feet. 3. Here's 1, 2, 3 there. And then let's do create IK handle. Okay, you need IK handle. So we understand how to rotate this. Okay, no problem. You can do this, but there's a lot of advantage and to create IK handle as well as a controller. All right, so let's make IK handle. How to make IK handle? So you need to create IK handle in between where actually be folded. Definitely here and here, right? Ankle. So, and the number of joint that we have in between his hip and ankles are 2. So I key handle right here. You have to click and select it, hip, and hold down shift. And right here, not here. You see that? So we got it. I key handle. How do you know? So we got the kind of long stretch of the triangular white plane here. Also, you can find the IK handle in our liner. So you can rename this one as we did earlier, like IK underscore left. Okay. So if you like to make the another IK handle for his right leg, I key handle, this, see that? 2 I key handle. We do have 2 I key handle here, 1 and 2. You can rename this one I key underscore and the right leg. Yeah, see, organized, very easy to find, I key handle later. So after this, if you grab I key handle left and then W, okay, look at this. I didn't grab joint, but I did I key handle. You see that? Do you see this? So you can move I key handle like this, the W, see? In addition to I key handle, again, controller. How to create controller? I'm repeating this. Controllers. You should go to, not here actually, you can go to curves, yeah, right here. This is kind of the most popular one. So I'm gonna create this. See that? Typically we place these controllers, they're close to, like underneath, the very next to the your I key handle. So we make a little smaller. And I show you guys earlier. Really, this circle, it doesn't look like this character's in a foot, right? So it's kind of a little bit elongated. So we can make that kind of shape, go like this. And also you can right click and control vertex and select this vertices. And then make it like this. And select this and make it like this. See? At least it's better than just plain circles. It's not quite close, sorry, but at least it's better than, better than just circle, just like this. All right. Again, we're not gonna repeat this one, although we need another control underneath of I key right leg. So what we can do, you can just duplicate it. Command D. Yeah, that's easy. Duplicate it. So now we have 2 controllers. The one for his right leg, and the other one for his left leg. So instead of keeping like a nerve circle 1, nerve circle 2, do this, rename this. Like this one is controller and the underscore left. What is it? Left leg. And this one, okay, controller underscore, say organized. So now, if you move this controller, nothing happens. Okay, nothing happens. So you need to actually activate this. How to activate this? It's control left to left first, okay, and then select the left I key left legs. Hold down Command. If you like to select your I key handle from your workspace, it's very hard, very difficult. Outline is the best place to select I key handle. So left control left leg, this one, and hold down Command, and then I key left leg. Select it, and then go to constraint, and then select it. Let's do this one too. This is controller right leg. Hold down Command, I key right leg. Make sense? And then go to constraint and the parent. So if you grab this, okay, left a controller, yeah, controller left leg, and you can animate it like this. So we have a problem here, right? So if you don't like this, and of course you should do paint skin weight, as I showed you guys earlier, paint skin weight. And then this one, you see that? You can move, rotate, move. If you like to create controller, okay, I'm not gonna do both arms. Let me show you just one one left only is something. So we're gonna create an circle. What is this? And the y-axis and x-axis and z-axis. Which one is the right? I think that was the z-axis, right? And create. Oh, not really. So that's where it doesn't matter, negative and positive. So we're gonna create a controller. You can create actually a few controllers, not just a single controller. You can create one on the shoulder, elbow, and the wrist. Okay, again, I'm not gonna create all three in the controllers. I'm gonna create one here. All right, as you can see, this controller is way too big, too big. I think that's about right size, for this arm. Set and about right size. Okay. So let me put this way. IK handle. So we're on IK handle. We need to go to rigging. And which one is it? This is IK handle. So we need to create new IK handle. This is our third IK handle. In between, it's the shoulder and the wrist. Okay, right here. Shoulder and the wrist. Okay, here you go. Look at this. See the white triangle here? That means we have successfully created another IK handle in between here. So rather than keeping this IK handle, this 1, 2, 3, and then we need to rename this one. This one is IK, and the left arm. See? And then I'm gonna place this. So after creating this left arm IK handle, see what happened. Look at this. You see that? This is inverse kinematic. Inverse kinematic. This one, this is forward kinematic. FK. This one is inverse kinematic. Okay. So created IK handle. Now I'm gonna create. I already created this on the controller. I'm gonna place this. So here, and then go to outliner. I'm gonna select the. Okay, what I'm doing here. Let's say this is a controller. Left arm. The one. Okay. See controller left arm, and then so we need to select what this one IK left arm, and go to constraint and parent. Done. So it's now if you grab this, you should be see, look at this, you can animate this. So you can animate it. Very easy. You can just grab this guy, without dealing with the IK handle and the joint. Okay, again, if you like to get rid of if you don't want to see these weird wrinkles, so you have to deal with this one, paint skin rate. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. This paint skin rate here, and let's make one more controllers. Hold on, hang in there. One more. Oh, again, no. Why? You might wonder. Okay, you might wonder if we can use controller, new controller that control and type of a rigging structure. Okay, in other words, you might wonder if we can make this controller, okay, I just created controller, that controls everything. Okay, so I just create a new controller. This will be, let's say, this is a controller. Let me call this one root. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select this one, controller, root, this one, large one, and then go to mother. I'm going to constrain parent. Okay, let me grab this. You see that? So now this controller should jump. This is fine, but once you move this one, see, sometimes it goes this direction, like this. Okay, if you don't want to see kind of wrong, the rotation, what you can do, let me create another one here. Oops. All right, so as you can see, this circle, and these are not circle modified, manipulated in the circle. My suggestion is, instead of just keep using in the circle, let me show you how to make something in the circle unique. This is another controller underscore left leg. Let's say left leg. Oh. Control vertex. You should see all vertices like pinky in a pickle. Let me show you one example. So instead of keep using in the circle, see, like for instance, select this vertex and hold down shift. I select 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices, and I hit all, and then you can make this kind of form. It's easy to find this controller. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place this, make it a little smaller. Before trying this, my suggestion is, again, I'm not really huge fan of set preferred angle, but give it a shot. If your legs arm rotates kind of weird direction, set preferred angle. This works better. Okay, what we can do, place this new controller and right front of the knee. Because why knee? Because the knee will be bended, right? Folded. Place that. Probably a little too far. Like this. And probably you can duplicate and create one more for both legs, both knees. See this. This should be control, not left leg. This should be right leg, right? So we have two controller and a left leg pole, and this is right leg pole. All right. So and then select each pole. Let's go to perspective view. And then you have to select this controller. Sorry, I key handle. It's the left leg I key handle. Let's try this left leg I key handle. Is that right? Yeah. This left I key, left leg. And then go to constraint. And you should see this one, pole vector. So I will select this pole, left leg. And then you should be able to control the degree of rotation. See, now even if you grab this one, see, look at this. See, you want to go that direction. Actually, you can go like this, but you can correct it. You can correct the rotation with this. See, let me select this again. You see that? You always go like this. You can control this. So, but this two, works like additional, controller. So you should have more control, so that you won't, end up with the kind of weird distortion of your legs of your character, arms of your character.